Hey, hey, hey! Good evening, everyone. While I shuffle away my chair, hope you're doing well today. Hope the week is going well. I've had one of those days where it feels like there's just so much to do and not enough time. Who's had one of those? Like, put your hands up. Hopefully, I'm not the only one. Yeah, it's just been one of those days, but you know what? It's been productive. Sometimes it's good to have a bit of pressure to push you to be your best if you're someone who works well under pressure anyway. Yeah, it's been one of those. Let me know how your day's been. So welcome if you're new here. This is Trust and Money TV. My name is Trust Oluolu, and on Wednesdays I come on live at 8:30 UK time, and we talk about money, we share tips to do with personal finances, and ultimately, help you, give you tips to ensure that you're spending most of your money on stuff that you actually want to, rather than on things that you have to spend on. Okay, so if you come on live while I'm here, say hi, say hello. I actually look forward to these and the interaction and seeing how you're doing. If you watch this on replay or on YouTube, let me know as well. Subscribe if you're on YouTube and let me know where you're watching from. That'd be really good to know as well. Okay, so let's see actually if we are live. I usually check this, but okay, it says I'm live. I'm sure there's sound. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm gonna leave it and get started. So what I want to talk about today is actually based off of the question that I've received the most in the last week. It's a question that has kept coming up over and over again, and that's really good that I can then go ahead and talk about it, because that is the point. And I'm really grateful for that interaction and the people who had those questions, because the point is to give value. And if I know what it is that you're wanting answered, I can target that and bring that on. So the question that I've got the most over the last week is a lot of how questions. We talk about personal finance, we talk about, mastering your money and getting comfortable with where your money is going, how to do a budget. And those are the sort of questions that I had coming up over and over and over again. Now, I have done a full training. I have recorded a full training to do it step by step in detail, how to get started in terms of creating a budget. And so I'm not going to run through that again. If you want that step by step training, leave a comment below, say training please, or you can send it in my inbox as well. Just say training please, and I will send you the link to that. I see someone's watching. Say hi when you come on. So I'm not going to run through that, because that's there. If you want that, let me know. What I thought I'll do today instead is simplify it. So I've got an acronym that I've come up with, EDS, EDS. So just a 3-step, very simplified version of going through the process of getting started, and something that will stick. So that's what I'm going to run through today. E, D, and S. Okay, so the first letter there, S stands for establish. So establishing what is your end goal. Now, this is not just something that would be useful if you're trying to create a budget or master your personal finances. This is something I believe can work with other areas of life as well, where you have something that you're aiming for, something you're working towards. So establishing your end goal. What is the purpose here? Because coming back to money, not everyone's motivated by a big bank balance. The notes in themselves, they don't have any special properties. For a lot of people is what you do with it. So what is the end goal? And I'm going to ask to get into the detail here. The more detail you can have, the more likely you are to succeed. Because if you figure out the why, and this is something that I found, and a lot of very clever people have found as well, if you figure out the why you want something, the how becomes easy. If you have a strong enough reason why, we can do most things. A bit of a dramatic example: if your life depended on it, you would find a way to do almost anything. So establishing a why, getting in a lot of detail why that is. And like I said, it's not just in terms of money, but think in terms of purpose, in terms of legacy, in terms of impact that you think you're going to have from having your personal finances in order. So that's the first thing, the establishing. The next thing, so the D, stands for designing. So designing your method, designing your system, what's that going to be? So coming back to personal finance is, there are a lot of options. How exactly do you want to manage this? What tools are you going to use? Are you going to be using spreadsheets? Are you going to be using applications or apps on your phones? Are you going to be using a notebook? Are you going to be using a planner? Like, design and determine what your method is going to be and get clear on that. Basically, pick one and stick to it. Hold on, my son's coming here. Down. Sorry, interruption here. Okay, this is what you do when you come on live. You got your child in the room. I will come and sort that for you when I finish, okay? Good boy. I'll fix it for you when I come on. I am live, Cavell. Okay? Thank you. I'll see you in a bit. So, determine what your system's going to be. This is live, guys. There's no redos. Okay. I usually have him in bed before I get started, but yeah, that's what I mean. Today's been just so much to do. Okay. So, that was number 2, determining your method, your system. Pick one and stick to it, basically. And the third part of this, so the S, this is to start tracking, just get started, basically. Determining in advance what frequency you're going to be doing your review. I say twice a month is a good place to start. You can do more, review. As you start to master it and get more comfortable with it, you can drop that frequency when it feels like second nature to you. But review. So that was the third thing. That was the S in the EDS or EDS. Can call it EDS. Excellent. Okay. So those were the 3 really simple steps to kind of give you like a blueprint on how to do it. By the way, I'm going to say, if you know someone that you think this might be of value to, who you think might benefit from it, share this with them, tag them in it as well. Or, if you're not comfortable sharing, tag them in, share it. And, it costs absolutely nothing, which is good sometimes. A couple of last things I wanted to say is, don't delay it. Don't put it off. Don't put off putting your money where you want it to go. Like, don't wait until it gets to be a certain amount. It can be only a little bit to start with, and you can grow that, because those little wins, those small successes, they really do a lot for your self-belief in the fact that you can do it. And by the way, money that is just sitting in your bank, if you happen to have that, is at best staying the same, at worst losing value. That's just the way it goes. So do not delay putting your money where you actually want it to be. So yeah, let's see. I think that was everything. It was going to be a fairly short one tonight. So EDS, establish what your end goal is, design your system, design your method, and get started. I hope that helps. Like I said, it's been quite short today. Yay, because we've had a few long ones in the last couple of weeks. So I thought I'll keep it short today. I look forward to your comments and your feedback. Share it, tag someone in it who you think will find this beneficial. And I look forward to chatting again next week. All right, bye.